So today we live in a world where most of us worship money as God, whether they like to admit it or not. In society, money has become the de facto priority for most people. Whether they say they go to the church or not go to the church, whether they say they're atheists or they're believers. It seems that in our society today, money is at the center of all of it. Even religion is a culprit of that. And as a result, we see churches being burned down. We see the decline of religious institutions and people not going to church anymore um, because religion, the institution, has compromised on our spiritual values and has elevated in the back door money versus the actual worship of God. And that has been the struggle since humans became civilized, between God and money, if you believe it or not. And not necessarily battle with the devil, as many people like you to believe. It's been the battle between self-centeredness or sacrifice. And money is the representation of self-centeredness, because money gets you and I what we want. Versus worshiping God involves sacrifice, means giving up part of our labor, part of our wealth to God. So the struggle since the beginning has always been about self-centeredness or sacrifice. And nowadays we see more and more the world is trending towards self-centeredness. We see the decline in birth rates. We see the decline in relationships, in marriage. More and more people are not marrying. More and more people are becoming delusioned with relationships and instead live by themselves and go to other mediums, whether it be social media, whether it be pornography, whether it be online chat, live stream, for their personal gratification. There's the priority in investing in relationships has drastically declined in our present world, especially the younger generation. And as a result of that, what we're seeing in most developed societies around the world is a collapse in the population. More and more people are deciding against getting married, declining in having kids, and instead more focused on their career, which again is about themselves and possibly their spouse, but again, more, whether they like to admit it or not, it's about themselves. It's about elevating their, making more money, their status, instead of choosing sacrifice, which is having kids and giving a piece of themselves to an offspring, investing time in the offspring. That's where the world has headed. So that is where we are right now, where money, self-centered, is winning and God and sacrifice is decreasing. And if society continues down this route, we're going to see a collapse of the civilizations we know, and we'll be entering a new type of world